Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Edo government plans to build 250 primary health care centers across Edo State. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for your huge and massive support. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Governor Gordon Obaseki's led administration is planning to build 250 healthcare centers across Edo State. This is to enhance and to support the healthcare system in Edo State to make it better, to make sure that Edo State government, Edo State healthcare system sees a better, better tomorrow, and the people of Edo State are able to get healthcare facilities firsthand every time. This is important because before you get to the big hospitals, there are, doctors that you could just see that can make diagnosis, prescriptions that could help save issues, matter of life and death, especially if you have to see a doctor urgently. So I believe that building these 250 healthcare centers across the states will, facilitate job creation for those in the healthcare sectors, doctors and nurses. That means, for starters, let's even say we have two doctors in each healthcare center. That is 500 doctors out of the population of those who are looking for a job. And definitely nurses will be more. And here and there will be jobs. So this is part of job creation for the people of Edo State. I think the governor is doing well, in my opinion. Let's get on straight into the news and get all the details. Governor Gordon Obaseki of Edo State has assured of his administration plan to build 250 primary healthcare centers across 18 local government areas of the state. Obaseki gave the assurance at the 4th Edo Youth Summit on Wednesday in Benin as part of the activities to mark his second tenure inauguration. According to him, his administration has expanded the initial construction of 20 primary healthcare centers across 18 local government areas in the pilot scheme to 60 and the hope to reach 250 in the next 1.5 years. Our hope is that every ward has a minimum of one primary healthcare center. They must be standard. There must be solar to provide 20. There must be solar power to be able to provide 24 hours electricity in those centers, and everyone in those centers will have the best of healthcare, being able to see a doctor and a nurse as soon as possible whenever needed. There must be water made in those areas, security, and we have cost it, and it is best one of them will cost at least 50 million naira. But what is most important is that every community has a functioning, proper, up-to-date healthcare system that work with modern technology. Federal, state, and local governments build primary healthcare centers, and NGOs also build. At the end of the day, nobody has a complete record of what has been built and who is coordinating it. As far as the building has been put in place, somebody has made his money. It is assuring that you have a primary healthcare center. They are usually not connected to the community and they don't have light or water. How can a woman give birth while a midwife is using torchlight? That kind of situation will never be done in Edo State. The governor said that's why I am putting system in place to make sure that the healthcare we're going to be providing for the people of Edo State is there is audit, overseers, and it's being washed and make sure it is properly functioning. The electricity source will be solar. There will be water supply, constant electricity, doctors and nurses on ground, so everyone can have adequate and up-to-date healthcare services. Our women can be comfortable to know that they will go and give birth, come out alive with their babies. This administration is working tirelessly to change the narrative and make the primary healthcare system accessible, affordable for all. It's no longer business as usual. We are going to make this work. There is a difference, and this administration has put their hands to work We will get to the bottom of it and make sure Edo State gets the best at every point in time. You people voted me in. I told you I will work for you. You will see the dividend of democracy. Now, this is Governor Gordon Obaseki speaking to the people of Edo State saying, you voted for me. I'm going to work for you. I'm going to make sure that you know we get to the bottom of it and that our healthcare system is really and truly working. We're going to make sure that our healthcare system is putting in and bringing out all that it should be. And he made an explanation and more clarification on what really happened with regards to healthcare system being built by government from federal to state to local government to NGOs. They build these places and they tell you that, see, so they do that, and you just conclude to tell you that this is very unfair. This is very, they do it. Nobody check to see if there is light in the place. Women go to give birth. You see the midwife using a lantern. Things are not done. If they mistakenly cut her, that's the end. I mean, a lot is going on. A lot is going on. He said so, but this one, first of all, we're going to make sure that there is accountability. You see, so this is what goes on. This is what is happening actually. They build it. Somebody has made their money. And Obaseki was very right to have mentioned that. Somebody has made millions out of it. Millions. And guess what? There is no audit. There is nobody to go and oversee it to say, is it working? Is the system in place? Is everything okay? Is it functioning as it should? Nothing. Nothing of such. Nothing of such whatsoever. Nothing of such. You see? So he said, this will not be the case in Edo State. Edo State will be quite different, where people are able to go to the hospital, children are being, looked after by, and things are done well. Things are done well. So it's unfair, very unfair that they will tell you they built healthcare centers, they've collected money, even NGOs. And at the end of the day, there's nothing to write home about. You cannot adequately see what they have done with all the money being spent. So, I mean, this is what it is. This is what is happening now currently in our nation, where government say they've done something, but there's really nothing to show for it. So my people, this is what is happening, and we want to keep you up to date and let you know that Governor Gordon Obaseki, whom you voted for, if you are in Edo State or in that axis, or you are one of those who voted him in, is pledging more support, more development to the people of Edo State. We would like to hear your thoughts in regards to this matter. I would like to know what you think. A lot is going on. Do you think the governor is doing what he has pledged to the people, what he ought to do? Or you think he has not been living up to standard? Leave us a comment. Let's hear your thoughts. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now.